This is meteorologist Steve Krasnowski with your Monday, November 20, 2020 Storm Scoop update brought to you by Weather Brain Briefings. It's Monday. Different look, going back to our original, the OG look. Here are some things we're going to talk about today. We have a messy Monday outside in the Northeast. Nothing to talk about ongoing in the tropics, and a little Thanksgiving outlook. So let's take a peek. Nasty business this morning. This area isn't much, as you know, need of rain. It's particularly this area right in here. This will bring about an inch to an inch and a half of rain into the area. Still need another 10 of these or so to kind of bust up what's going on, but a nice little storm on tap for us here in the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic and New England. Not so low pressure moves up the St. Lawrence as high pressure retreats east off Nova Scotia. Strongest southeast winds 25 miles an hour with gusts up to 40 along the coast a couple hours ahead of the front. This is driven by high pressure, so we have some good frontogenesis in the lower atmosphere, helping to consolidate or force decent moisture into some heavy flooding, producing rains across eastern New England, part of the developing cyclone and atmospheric river en route to eastern Canada and Greenland. So you might actually be able to hear it outside my window right now. It is, in fact, pouring out. Here's the available water for today's event, the total precipitable water. As you can see, a good dousing will be heading our way in the eastern coast. Some things happening right here. Special marine warning, particularly for southern Connecticut and particularly the South Fork. Let's just call them both forks. The eastern part of both forks of Long Island. A special marine warning valid until 7:30 this morning, which is about an hour from now. Wind greater 34 knots, no hail or waterspouts expected. So if you're on the waters, just be careful. The waters from Moriches Inlet, New York to Montauk Point, could see some of those winds, maybe some rough seas and all that. What else we got on going out there right now? We have flood watches and warnings and advisories. We have a flood advisory in effect for Southeast Ocean County until 9:45 this morning. Let's just adjust this a little bit here. This is the European temperature anomaly. So temps are once again expected to be above normal across much of the United States this weekend, except for this little trough in here where the Four Corners and Nevada and California lower than normal. And here's one more thing. Well, not one more thing, but something I think is interesting. Current trough moving into the North Pacific Northwest will be the main feature this week, moving through the plains, and then eventually northeast by Thursday. We will have, and this is the window, the envelope. Crudely done, I apologize. We'll have more thunderstorm chances, some severe on Tuesday and Thursday as outlined by the SPC. We'll look at that tomorrow. In the short term, here in North America, we're on the quote-unquote exciting side of the planet. Super interesting to see. I count 5 high amplitude long waves between 0 and 190 degrees west, while weak zonal flow dominates 0 to 170 degrees east. So just some nerdy meteorology, science stuff, but that's what we do here. Impressive trade wind surge forecasts over the Central Pacific. Pretty much thinking you can lock in La Nina for the winter. And finally, let's move this over a little bit more. I apologize for all the movements, but new look, right? Again, nothing in the tropics, but haven't taken my tropical storm flag down just yet. Some risk for subtropical cyclone formation over the western subtropical Atlantic later this week into the weekend. So no storms to talk about, but can't close the book on it yet. Anyway, running up to 5 minutes. I'm meteorologist Steve Krasnowski with your weather briefing storm scoop update. Have a great day.